What's going on, guys? So we have today Sacred Order and Sylvan Watchers. Now, if you're watching this video the day it's being released, tomorrow I have a 20 plus Eternal Soulstone video coming out, which, to be honest, I'm a little bit more tilted in that video than I really should have been. So at the end, I make a little comment about that. But basically, the rates aren't necessarily what I want them to be. They're not really that bad, but yeah, get a little bit carried away at some points. So look forward to seeing that if it's something you want to see. But for today, we have Sacred Order plus Sylvan Watchers. For the Provoke, we're obviously just going to use Martyr. Super simple, super easy champion. We got 5 Provokes right here. Pretty easy. So we have Siegfried, who's a champion, does not work very well with the whole reduce my damage thing because, yeah, he is a crazy champion for damage. I don't know who else we have who can do Provokes in Sacred Order. We'll check it out after this. I actually need to claim the quest I just completed as well. So we have no strip champs, I don't think. We'll check the Provoke champions after this, but to be honest, if you don't have a good Provoker, what you're going to do is you're just going to use a Provoke set on an AoE champion. It is not fun, it's not easy, but it's the best thing you can do. Really the only thing you can do easily. So do the block damage. Really just trying to cycle through Martyr stuff so she can get back around to do something. We have the Unkillable over there. Not a big deal. Once this thing gets rid of the Unkillable, we'll be fine. I need to start killing that champion. She's in every single wave, but that Unkillable plus Taunt is so annoying. I guess it's not really that big of a deal. And it does kind of help, to be honest, with some of the conditions because you can just let it cycle through everybody. So I guess it's not the worst thing. Like here, I can probably use Martyr again to use her Provoke one more time this wave. But it'll only be 4 Provokes, so let's not do that just yet, actually. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and use the Provokes there. So now we're at 8. Maybe we miss a few next time, maybe we don't, who knows. Let's use a little bit of A1s here. Don't need Siegfried to just blast everything. They are all Force Affinity, which is not too bad. We'll go ahead and use a block actives for no reason other than just something other than that A1 skill from him. A1, and then we'll just use an A2. Boom. Does nothing because weak hits everywhere. I have 2 more turns left on the cooldown there. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and use the ally attack card. Yeah, that's a good idea. Kills that. Very nice. And then here, I can just kill the whole wave, basically. Get rid of that thing. So yeah, Siegfried, like I said, he's not really the greatest champion as far as, hey, we need to slow down the damage here. He says, nah, forget that. We're just doing all the damage in one time. One try, we're doing all the damage. Nobody here has block debuffs that I know of. If they do, then I don't know who it is. That doesn't count for us. Nope. So now Martyr's turn in just a moment. Play some more Provokes, and we are good to go. Yep. We're good to go now. So Siegfried just wipe everything out. GG's. And let's go ahead and claim this other quest real quick. There we go. And now jump back into Faction Wars. We're going to go to Sacred Order, of course. So for this room, let's make sure we didn't have... What other champions do we have that could have placed Provoke? As always, come in here, look at Provoke. Select all champions. Oh, we have Wixwell, another free champion. Bavald, oh, sorry. Yeah, it was a free champion, right? No, a fusion. And then we have Bavald, a free champion. Fusion a long time ago. We have this guy, single target Provoke. Honestly, it's probably going to be best if you have an AoE champion. Bring them in, put a Provoke set on them. You're going to be good to go. So here we need 20 poisons, which is going to be probably just Venus. The other poisoners here, you're actually, not really that limited at all. We have Corvus as well. Now, is he built? That's a good question. He is not built, but she is built. She's more than built, built very well. So Corvus, he's built, but just not really not that good. He's built for some solo content stuff that I've never actually really used him to solo that much for. So we'll use him this time, just because he places a lot of poisons. But in general, I'm not gonna really need him. Let's go ahead and just do this to maybe get some turns going through a little bit. We'll try to provoke everybody just so they're not taking a turn just yet. Venus places 2 poisons, but Corvus places a bit more. So if I can just get him to take a turn or 2, we can get through this mission pretty quickly, or this condition for this Faction War stage pretty quickly. So here we have his A3, AoE attack, place a few poisons out there. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. The mission's basically done. He is the go-to champion for poisons. Once again, if you don't have a good poisoner, Toxic Set is going to be your best friend. Just throw in a Toxic Set, and you're going to be good to go, basically. Toxic Set out there. It's going to take a little while. AoE champion. It's going to be the most simple thing to do. So these kinds of rooms you shouldn't really get stuck on too hard. You should be able to move past them relatively easily. We're going to turn on auto. Everything's good here. So Sacred Order, obviously, if you don't have a Sigfriend, the waves are going to be a little bit slower to clear, but still shouldn't be a terribly difficult one. Even a champion like Deacon Armstrong could do good here. He has an AoE, that extra turn, and then the AoE ability, so he could be pretty decent. So for stuns, we're a little bit more limited, it seems. Astralon, yeah. Astralon's a great champion for this. This one is not built, I don't think, at the moment. Yeah, not currently built, not very well at least. Really don't want him to do a lot of damage either, though, to be honest. Let's not do this. Champion Vault. We'll move Champion to the Vault, and then we'll go to Astralon real quick, move him to the collection, and then Speed. So he's in Savage stuff at the moment. I don't really want him in Savage. We have free gear removal, so right now is a great time to be moving gear around, guys. An absolutely fantastic time to be moving gear. Free gear going on. Honestly, I may have to jump in there and start doing that. Because right now, my clan, we are paused on pushing CVC points. So going through, not upgrading stuff, but moving stuff around, great time. This will be plenty. Just kidding. I need more crit rate. Let's get some more crit rate on him. We need 10 more about. Well, I don't really need 10 more, to be honest. We can get some boots with some crit rate, probably. I don't need the Savage necessarily, but I have it on him because it does make sense to a point. I mean, it definitely makes sense. It definitely makes sense for him. I don't want to spend too long mixing and matching his gear, basically. Let's do this one, possibly. Yeah, that could be decent. And then this will be crit and speed. I want a Savage weapon that's not, like, top tier, because, of course, Astralon's not going to be used that much anymore. Take it to 16. See if we get a crit rate roll. There we go. Good, good. Lose 9 speed. That's fine. We have not a ton of accuracy. Let's go get an accuracy banner on him. I don't want him to hit super hard, but I'm not going to be completely against him hitting some. I just don't want him to one-shot the waves, basically. If he's not one-shotting the waves, then we're going to be okay. Which he may be. He may actually be one-shotting the waves. This will be fine for... Oh, wait. Well, Venus, you got to chill out, chick. You got to chill out. You can't start the fight with that much aggression. Just going with the A2, decrease defense and weaken. I'm trying to not kill everybody here. Once again, stun set here could work out great. I'm probably going to kill this dude very soon. So this A3, it hits fairly hard. Okay, we got 4 stuns going out. Not too bad, not too bad. The other champion just died, so not the worst thing. But now it's trying to cycle around with Sigfriend and the team. That's the new challenge. To make Faction Wars more difficult, just have champions with big damage. That's basically the situation here. So we're going to just A1 spam. Let's try to spread some damage. Just kidding, Sigfriend. You are too strong, dude. I may have to just get you out of the team. You are crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so does this reset the skills cooldown? No. No. So basically, we gotta get Sigfriend out of this. He's doing too much. Basically, guys, he's doing too much. Venus alone does plenty, to be honest. So we'll go ahead and do the Provoke on everybody. Just AoE skill. Boom. Got a lot of stuns out there. Well, got some stuns out there. Not a ton. Got 3. Now it's A1 spam. This is much easier than before, where we're not just sinking tons of damage into them. I wouldn't mind if they start cleansing and stuff. As far as revive champions, I don't have any. Godseeker's obviously a very easy res champion to have here. I could use Cardiel's A2 res, so let's try to do that. Maybe Archbishop's getting kind of low here. May have to drop her, do some damage maybe. Yeah, there we go. She's gone. I just don't want him to die. Something I don't really want to happen. All right, so he's about to be able to do this again, I think. Should be here, right? Nope. One more turn. One more turn, and then we can do it. The A3 skill. Okay, yeah. Maybe we need to have a champion who's a bit better built over here instead of Archbishop. Get this A3. Some more stuns, please. Maybe all 3 of them. Oh, dang. 4. Okay, so we're not quite where I need to be honest. Heals. Okay. I thought he was actually built a little bit better than he is currently, unfortunately. Cardiel! You're jumping in and sniping everybody, dude. Relax, bud. Try to provoke him. I don't want her doing block debuffs. That's really the biggest thing here. Astralon. These stuns, dude. These stuns are not getting placed very easily. Let me actually see something. Edit team. Who else can do stuns? Debuff. There's definitely other champions who can do stuns, right? There's really actually not. There's really not that many other champions who can do stuns. Single target there. Single target there. Could build another Astralon. That seems a little bit silly. He's also not booked at all. Let's reset that. Who could... Can anybody here lower my cooldowns? I don't think so, can they? There's no cooldown reduction champs. So I guess it's just still spamming this stuff over and over and over. I'm going to throw in Godseeker just to have a res champion in case somebody does go down. She should be built at least a little bit. And then once again, it's just going to be a slow climb. If you don't have Astralon, once again, it's just going to be AoE champion. You may want to look through your stuff and see, okay, what champs can I use for these conditions? We have 3 landed. It's just so much damage goes out. So much damage. Like, should you assign a few champs to the stun condition, the toxic condition with AoE skills? Obviously, Cupidus is a good option. Him and a stun set could be really solid. And during this free gear removal event, just save a stun set and move it over. Maybe I try that out in a minute. He just can't be set to do a lot of damage because that can definitely kind of mess you up. Dang. May have to bring the Cupidus out, honestly. May have to bring the Cupidus out. At this point, I don't really care if they do the res stuff. I mean, she can reduce the duration of their buffs, which is helpful. I kind of want Elva to just stay alive and just do some reses. Just get them healed up. Don't let them die. Don't just abandon your team, Elva. Cardiel with his big damage. Okay, good. Got a shield. Got a shield going. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's not kill everybody. Okay, we have 5 stuns total. Oh my goodness. We have 5 stuns and no chance of getting back around, basically. We have to hit this champion. Cardiel's about to come in there and join, I bet. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is crazy. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go to Bellower. Bellower. And we're going to take his stun set. We're going to save this. Stun. Global preset. We're going to take this off. We're going to go back to Faction Wars. Come in here again. We're going to go to Cupidus. We're going to take his gear off of him. And this is just going to be passed around. I don't really want him doing this much damage, but you know what? We're going to give it a shot. We're going to take Cardiel, get him out of here, because Cardiel is doing some shenanigans with the joining in the attacks and just doing crazy damage, basically. So now A1. We got 1 stun out there. Good. This is going to be the best way to do it, probably. I don't know if there's any other way to do it anyways, to be honest. Everybody's stunned. I mean, there is other ways to do it. Just Astralon, just eventually get him around. But having a champion in a stun set is just going to be the best bet. Obviously, they are all healed up now. And the buffs are extended. Don't have a buff strip champion, unfortunately. We do have his A1s going off, which is pretty cool. So maybe we just get a few more stuns. Who knows? We do have a revive champ with Godseeker, so we're really fine here, to be honest. Like, everything's okay. Eventually get some stuns landed. It's a stun set, so not a huge deal. 6 out of 10. And then we just let it add up over time. He really needs like a leech. Oh, wait, we do have a buff strip. Venus, when Cupidus is in the same team. Duh. Completely forgot about that. So now more stuns. Boom. He's landing a lot of stuns. Wow. Okay, yeah, he's landing more stuns than Astralon is because Astralon's killing everybody. Turned on auto, hoping that wouldn't happen, but not a huge deal. So now last wave, let's go ahead and get the 3 stars done. It's conditions met. Conditions are looking good. Let's get this wrapped up here. Boom. And done. That may be the best thing, guys, is have like a few stun sets, or maybe a champion in a stun set for each faction. Stun set or provoke, whichever one you're hard or off on, could be a decent idea. You're not gonna do the both. You're not gonna do both of those for everything, but those conditions are tricky to meet a lot of times, and they're honestly frustrating. If you don't have a champion who has an AOE, stun, or provoke, it becomes pretty difficult. We should be able to pick up this today, which is pretty nice. So Sylvan Watchers, manipulate buff or debuff duration 20+ times. I don't think we need any champion here, like conditional stuff. Like we literally just do this, and she should have the, yeah. So she has that. Let's go ahead. No, I didn't mean to do that. We don't really need that either. Let's just let them do it on auto. Actually, just kidding. Let's not do this because I don't think these champions all have that mastery. Is Ornn built? He is built. Good. So we'll actually drop the Creodin for now, and then we're just going to leave it on auto for a minute. Now, can he just one-shot this whole wave? He does. Does he get any buff or debuff duration manipulated? He does. All his skills except for this champion's. This doesn't extend the duration of any buffs, does it? No. She isn't extending it either. But she has a chance to make the whatchamacallits longer, right? Some poisons. Go ahead and res Kaja. Get everybody back up. Okay, just kidding. You got a stun? Who stunned you? Who did that to you? What in the world? I don't really need to one-shot everybody just yet. Alil is a ticking time bomb, isn't he? He is a ticking time bomb. Get some poisons out there with extra durations, maybe. Actually, I don't think his masters are even complete. Yeah, so we're only at 5. Six. All right. Oh, we need some other champions who can do this. I know my Air Baez can do it for sure. I didn't want to throw her in there because a lot of players may not have her, but she can do this fine. Ornn doesn't have any masteries. Wait, let's see if I can get these. This increases the duration. Oh, no, we need a mastery of my Ornn. There's a lot of resources, guys, that needs to be sunk into this stuff, honestly. So the +4 Phantom Touch out of the vault, Creodin is a decent one. This one, Phantom Touch, right there. This can be, you can still use a Lil, that's fine. And she actually increases buff duration, right? So do the A2, just use the A1. A Lil will be a really good champion and just help me finish everything off, basically. We'll get stacked with a bunch of buffs and then have her extend the buff duration. This is A2. Only 8? What? I figured she would have done more than that. We're at 10 now. So we can buff extend or do that. And then we do this. Place 1 freeze out there. Turn meter plus some resistance, some different things going out. Let's go ahead and use this A3. Maybe give me something else going. Nope. Nothing else going, unfortunately. More buffs, please. More buffs. We can finish this wave pretty easily. 17, yeah, we're good. We are good to go, basically. Alil hits like a truck, though. He is the timer for this, basically. Should be close to 20. Yeah, 20, we're good. And then he just finishes him off. Boom. Pretty close. Freeze. Boom. Bang. Boom. All right. Done in Sylvan Watchers. Not too difficult one to do. Basically, the mastery that increases or decreases buff duration or debuff duration whenever you place it. Well, it increases it. That will get you the 3-star there pretty easily. Manipulate skill cooldowns 10+ times. This is pretty easy as well. She can just do this. If you have the masteries that can reduce the skill cooldowns, that can also work. as far as other effects, positive effects, let's decrease skill cooldown. Imic, a great one for that. This is a pretty easy one to do. Nia is a great one as well. Increase skill cooldown is also Imic. Not for sure if he's built very fast. He is. He's good. So we'll just go this. Pretty simple stuff here, honestly. Not a difficult one whatsoever. Probably, honestly, the easiest condition for this faction to do, to be honest. Let's go the big A3. Kaboom. Manipulate some stuff. So we got 2. Not really sure how we calculated 2 when I increased theirs as well, I think, hopefully. But either way, however the math works out, I guess it's fine. Let's go A2. We'll just do this A2 just so we get a skill on cooldown. Maybe that's how it works. Let's go ahead and do this. We got 5. Go ahead and use some skills because I'm not for sure how this works as far as the condition that needs to be met. Hopefully we don't kill everybody. We almost killed them. Not quite, which is really good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, well, now they have unkillable. Now they have the unkillable. So we just got to wait a few turns. So we would have finished this easily no matter what. Good thing we don't have a bunch of turn meter reduction here. That would be annoying. We can use a little to steal those buffs, though, which is good. Yoink that. So we don't have to block damage with the res coming up. That's always annoying when that happens. And then, boom. Drop him as well. And then a little big explosion and finish off that Loriaka. And we're on to the next one, guys. Relatively easier faction wars today. Ogre and Tribe is definitely the day that I hate the most. I said that yesterday, all day pushing it. We have this room and we're good. So here's manipulate turn meter 40 plus times. Obviously, for me, this would be Airbeus. Very easy, simple champion. For turn meter reduction, let's see. I could use this champion. She's capable of doing that. Other effects, positive effects. Fill turn meter. We have several champs, several legendaries. We have the. Honestly, this is a super easy one as well. We'll just go Creodin, and then we'll be fine. Just a bunch of turn meter buffs will be okay. So there we go. 7. We'll just go ahead and blast them one time. 7 should be 14. We'll just freeze them. 21, right? Yeah. Very easy faction to do this in as well. If you have one Creodin, you're good to go. If you have multiple Creodins, you're perfect. You don't have to worry about anything. If you have Airbeus, even easier. More turn meter boosts. So yeah, easy faction for that to be met. This is assuming you have the champions. Of course, it all comes to that. If you don't have the champion, the mission becomes much more difficult. But if you have these champions, it's going to be simple stuff. So we're at 30. Go for the freeze, because we should be basically done with this now. Yeah. Have him drop the Duchess. Go for the A2. Easy stuff now. And then he will use the A3 in just a moment. Actually, no. Let's save the A3 for the next wave so we can just clear it pretty fast. Because this A1 hits hard enough to just clear it. We'll just go A2 first. Strip their stuff, and we're good to go. Yep, nice. Sylvan Watchers done in a fraction of the time the other one was done, but even Sacred Order wasn't too bad today. So overall, pretty easy faction war day. Let's jump out of here and go do some forges. We have 100 to use. Let's get a Arachna Elixir. Oh, an epic. I keep getting epics from here. It's crazy to me. I mean, I'm not against it. I love getting the epics, but it's kind of crazy that I'm wanting a rare and I'm getting epics. Keep giving me the epics, player. Don't take those away, but I'm really wanting this to try it out on my Cavalax. You guys have probably seen this stuff going around about it, but I keep hitting this same epic. Like I said, it's okay. I'm not upset with it. Keep it coming, Plarium, but it is just a little bit surprising. So now we have some more food for higher relics in the future. Either way, guys, thank y'all very much for watching. Best of luck today in your faction war push in Sacred Order as well as Sylvan Watchers. Both seem to be relatively easy faction crypts. The one big takeaway today is going to be put a stun set that you can just switch around, and it's going to help you out a ton. So I'd say the star today was Creodin with the Terminator boosting stuff and the buff extension. Just make sure you have this blessing or this mastery. This mastery is great. This one for debuff champion. Throw that on them, and you're going to be good to go. So, guys, best of luck. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it, and I'll catch you all in the next one.